Use. We want to educate women and people in general, but women specifically on the use of it so that they feel comfortable. You can be a mother, you can do everything that you want to do and still enjoy cannabis. And we just want to bring class to the cannabis use. It's not always the grungy, thing. We want, smoke your stuff. You know what I mean? And be cute. And like,
well, you are cute. You are cute.
So yes.
That's awesome. And so if there's another woman out there that's listening to this, what do you hope she takes from this?
I think that I would want women to take away just have fun, chase your dreams, unwind when you need to unwind, take care of yourself, and you can do that with some bold behavior. And we can find us at the Soul Dispensaries.
Okay. Do you have a website?
Yes, we have a handle, Bold Behavior Flower. On Instagram, we're boldbehaviorflower.com as well.
Thank you so much. Have so much fun at the party.
Thank you.
All right. Rachel Joy Barbeau here at Ditka and Jaws Cigars with the Stars. What an amazing night it's going to be tonight. So many celebrities here tonight coming together for a good cause to support former athletes, to support kids. We'll get to hear all about what they're doing now and what keeps them busy, their own charities, and why it's so important to them to support former athletes. So you stay tuned because it'll be action-packed here on this red carpet. Gridiron Greats.
Hey, I had to be here. I mean, and I'm a cigar connoisseur, so this is my type of event, and I'm happy to be here and support.
All right, who, of the old heads, are you excited to rub shoulders with tonight?
Listen, I don't want to call anybody out, but I'll just say I'm excited to see everybody because it's a mutual respect with them all. But yeah, I'm excited.
Tell me quickly, Randy, and tell everybody out there why this is important to be at this party and support this party.
Gridiron Greats does so many great things for players, former players, and it's just such a wonderful organization. I know they supported me early on when I was going through some dark times, and I'm just so grateful for Coach Ditka, Ron Jaworski, now Brian, and the whole staff at Gridiron Greats for everything they do.
I guess semi-hosting, with Jaws. Coach couldn't be here, so they asked me to fill in. More than happy to do it. I was an inductee to the Gridiron Greats Hall of Fame 4 years ago. Didn't even know it existed. I had no idea. As a player, you don't really pay attention, or maybe it's just not brought enough to the forefront for us to know about it. But and then Karen got me on board with it, and I was more than happy to do it. And then she asked me to do this, and now here I am. I'm excited. It should be a good turnout tonight, I guess, somebody.
We raise money for at-risk kids in the community and former players that have fallen on hard times. Coach Ditka started doing this along with myself 13 years ago. It's our 13th event. We raised over millions of dollars for at-risk kids in our community, and of course, those players that have fallen on hard times. So it's a passion with Coach Ditka and I. Unfortunately, he's a little bit under the weather right now. So Brian Urlacher, the Hall of Famer from the Chicago Bears as well, has joined me to host this event tonight.
Here.
Absolutely. It looks awesome in here.
They did a good job. I agree.
And so what are you proud of most so far with the brand?
Well, it looks great. Just the things they do for the ex-players. I think that's the main thing. That's what this is all about. It's about the ex-players. Not the ex-players like my age, the older gentlemen who kind of paved the way for the NFL to be where it is now. They didn't quite make the money that's being made now, and there was no insurance. There was no 401ks. So we're trying to kind of maybe turn some attention to those guys.
Excellent. That's awesome.
It's good. It's a great cause. They do a really good job. Just got to raise some more awareness, I think. And I think with there's a lot of current players coming tonight. I think it'll be good to have them into the door and let them see what's going on.
Absolutely.
Without this party, without Gridiron Greats, what would we be doing for our former athletes?
Well, that's just it. I mean, the hardest thing in the world, really, seriously, is to raise money for ex-athletes. Yeah. Because people think, they're taken care of. They're with the NFL. There's money inside. But they don't understand what happens in the transitional pieces.
Tell us.
When a person leaves and all of a sudden their identity changes. You know, they've done this since they're like 9 years old, and all of a sudden that's not available anymore. Or it could be an injury, or what do I do next? The support systems are all gone because they're all inside the locker room. They're not outside the locker room. And so what do I do now? And the family dynamic changes because, you know, here I was this hero, you know, making money, and all of a sudden now I got to talk to my wife and I feel less.
Yes.
And you combine those things together, and that burdensome feeling, a person feels like, man, you'd just be better off without me. And unfortunately, cases that might lead to suicide.
Yes.
But so with the foundation of raising the awareness, but also connecting, also when dire needs, when somebody's really, really in trouble, being able to provide like an arm out or just a connection, that connection can actually save lives. Yeah. And that's what's really important.
You know, anytime I can support my fellow brothers in arms, so to speak, out there in the NFL, I love getting the opportunity to do it. And it's a great time here, you know, cigars, food, entertainment, camaraderie.
Yeah.
It's just a really good event. I mean, every year I try to make it.
Yeah. And so Gridiron Greats, where in your heart, what does it make you think? What does it make you feel to be here to support such a great charity?
Just, you know, honored and, you know, continue to be over and above impressed with the growth of this organization as the years have gone on. You know, it's unfortunate we still have to address these issues in our community, but to have the platform and help support the Super Bowl with the NFL now and to pick up that slack in our community is truly important. And to be say I was a part of that from the beginning of it all, you know, as an active player donating a game check, getting involved with Coach, you know, he drafted me. I felt this real empowerment around all these great men that started this organization, and you know, and then bringing it together with Jaws, you know, really just set this thing over the top for us, and we're excited and really honored to be here.
Why is it so important to support this charity?
Because all the guys that are having success now was built on the guys that came before them.
Such a good answer.
So the guys that came before us, like we're talking about when I came in the 80s, there was guys that built this league in the 60s and 70s. And when those guys came in the 60s and 70s, there was guys that built it in the 40s and the 50s. And so you have to honor the people that helped build this game into the worldwide game that it is. And you have to like respect what they went through and how different it was, how more difficult it was, and none of those guys got rich.
In my career, I want to get to where they are. I want to be an old head one day, so just having them be my mentors and really reach out and pour into me, and now me being able to represent them on the field, it's a blessing.
You know, is that why it was important when you've got 1,000 invitations tonight to be at a number of different things to be here to support Gridiron Greats?
Hey, I had to be here. I mean, and I'm a cigar connoisseur, so this is my type of event, and you know, I'm happy to be here and support.
All right.
Out of everything, what are you most proud of?
I think the fact that I get great support, you know, there's a lot of events that go on in Super Bowl, you know, especially on a Thursday night, a lot is happening, and I reach out to a lot of my friends. We'll have over 250 active and retired NFL players here tonight, and we got some surprise guys that I can't mention because too many people then come over to the facility, but we get great support from our brothers in the profession, so that's what makes me feel best.